I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and welcome back to another bi-weekly reading vlog. Yes, I am back after like almost a month-long break. By the time you see this, it'll probably be a month since I've done one of these. So first and foremost, I wanted to say, of course, again, thank you guys so much for your patience. While I made it through this last month was a rough one for me. Just so much going on in my life with school and work and everything. Thank you guys for still being here supporting me, even though I took an unexpected break. You guys are the best. And with that, I want to say hello and welcome to our new subscribers we've had since the last time I've done this. We've got a bunch, so I'm not going to put them on the screen like I usually do, but I will give them a shout out. So to all of our new subscribers, we've got Tiara Jade, Comrade Nerd, Layla Esme, Goshi, Chibi Po, Layla, Stock Leather, Becca Windshield, Troy Knowlton, Deborah UK, Ursula's Odds and Sods, Kit Kat, Stewart, and Donna Denham. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, especially during this break where I didn't really have videos coming out. It really means the world to me because without you guys, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. So thank you for subscribing. Now, let me give you an update. This is a bi-weekly reading vlog for the time of November 30th to December 10th. So far in this time period, I've finished Father Goriot. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I loved the old ladies gossiping, which brought comedy to this, the mystery and the romance. And by the time you see this video, I will have a bibliotherapy video out for this book, so more thoughts to come on Father Goriot. I finished our Joan Didion essay of the month, of course, Letter from Paradise. This was an essay about Hawaii, essentially. Joan Didion wrote this at the time of the Vietnam War, and I had chills throughout this whole essay. 2 quotes that I wrote down. All I know about how other people respond is what I am told, that everyone is quiet around the Arizona. And if you don't know, the Arizona is one of the battleships that were bombed during Pearl Harbor, and it, at least during the time that Joan Didion was writing this, around the Vietnam War era, the battleship was still there in the harbor. And it just, she said, everyone just went quiet, completely quiet when they got up to the Arizona, and that just gave me complete chills. And the other quote that I wrote down is, war is the very fabric of Hawaii's life, ineradicably fixed in both its emotions and its economy, dominating not only its memory, but its vision of the future. And so those 2 quotes just kind of summed up the amazing atmosphere of Hawaii and Pearl Harbor that Joan Didion portrayed in her essay here. I decided to go ahead and DNF The Everyday Life of Abraham Lincoln, which was a book that I was reading as part of the Rating Gutenberg readathon back in November that carried over into December. I just did not have the motivation to continue. It felt like it was dry prose, a little bit boring, and not what I expected to be reading at all. This morning I finished Of Books and Bagpipes. This was an audiobook I was listening to a buddy read with Stacy. We are reading one of these books from the series every December. This one I gave 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book so much. It was great Scottish culture, Scottish history, great mystery throughout the book. We even got things revealed in the very last chapter of this book. I thought the narrator did a great job in it was just a lot of fun overall. So I gave 5 out of 5 stars to of Books and Bagpipes, and that book gave me 40 points for the reindeer readathon because that was my Donner prompt, which was 20 points, plus I used the Christmas Carols bonus prompt for audiobook, which gave me another 20 points. So I was happy to finish that, along with doing some chores this morning for my team Nutcracker in the Reindeer Readathon. So my current reads, what I'm currently reading right now, are a lot. Y'all know that I just have so many books, especially when I'm doing a readathon. I can't help but starting another book. So we've got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the illustrated edition, which I'm reading with Leslie at the Nerdy Narrative. I'm still going through my reread of Augustus by John Williams. I've reached book 2 in this book, and I am loving this so much. Coalition's End, which is book 4 in the Gears of War series by Karen Travis. I am really hoping to finish this today, maybe tomorrow, so then I can move on to the next one. The Legend of Blackjack, which is the ebook I started when I DNF'd the Abraham Lincoln book. This is a self-pub book and also my patron pick of the month, picked by Lena at Lauren Lullabies. This book I am doing an immersion read because the author has narrated the audiobook himself, and he gave me credit for that. He gave me a link for that audiobook, and I got the ebook because I was told it has some great illustrations in it, which I've already seen. I'm really enjoying this. This is a YA fantasy, and it's so much fun. And yesterday, Saturday, December 3rd, we had our kickoff reading spreads for the Demons Readathon. I'm also reading Demons by Fyodor Dostoevsky, which is a 3-month read-along. And then today, when I finished of Books and Bagpipes, I started the book 2 in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, which is The Restaurant, the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams. And this audiobook is narrated by Martin Freeman, and I am absolutely loving it. So those are all of my current reads. Thank you guys for hanging in there while I get the hang of this again after being off for a month. And I will check in more regularly as the week goes along, and you'll get this coming pretty more regularly, hopefully, as long as things go to plan. So I will check in with y'all again soon. Hey y'all, so I just got some book mail that I thought I would share with you. I love doing these unboxing videos as part of little videos in my wrap-ups. So let's get back to that because that is so much fun, and I know you all love seeing it too. So I just got this delivery from Book Depository, and this is from Stacy. Stacy always writes her name in the address, so I know it's from her because you can't put notes in with Book Depository. So I can't wait to see what she got me because she always finds such great picks that aren't on, I wouldn't think for myself. So I'm so excited. Let's open it up and see what Stacy has sent. Oh, this is a big one. This one is a big one. Book 2 in the Wheel of Time series. Yes, so Stacy and I and Leslie and Anita are going to be doing the Wheel of Time read-along next year, going into the year after that. This is book 2. I already had book 1, and this is book 2, so thank you, Stacy. This is perfect. Now I'm ready for February. I am so excited to read these books with you all. I can't wait. Thank you, Stacy. You are the best bestie. Hey y'all, just have a really quick update for you all. So today I finished book 4 in the Gears of War series, Coalition's End by Karen Travis. I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book, and I can't wait to continue with the series and see where they take this. I thought the plot line was absolutely fantastic. The characters are starting to get more filled out and less cookie cutter like, and I just really can't wait to see where this story goes. So that's it for now, and I'll check in with y'all again soon. Bye. Y'all, I got some more book mail here. I'm so excited. I have no idea who this is from, what it is, so I figured I'd just open it here and show y'all what's going on. Looks like, ooh, the notes are on top this time. Ah, Leslie. This is from Leslie. Oh, yes. The Wheel of Time companion. Ah, this is perfect. I just sent Leslie this too, and when she got it, she's like, I was going to send you that. Next year, starting in January, this is like a companion book for this series with all sorts of the people, places, and history of the best-selling series. So this is going to be perfect for a read-along. I can't wait. And there's something else in here too. Oh my god. Yes! Madly Deeply, The Diaries of Alan Rickman. I saw this the other day and I added it to my wish list, and I was like, oh my god, I need this book. Y'all know I love Alan Rickman. He's one of my favorite actors, and I was so sad when he died. This is his diaries, and with a foreword by Emma Thompson, who played Professor Trelawney. They've been in a bunch of movies together. This just, oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. There's a preview on the back, May 2nd, 1995. A 6:15 wake up from my actual day on Sense and Sensibility. Makeup and air becomes a gentle negotiation. Hair especially. Heated rollers eventually wins. And the day is spent walking out of this beautiful church. Kate W. looking so beautiful in her gilded wedding gown. Emma T. with her eyes everywhere. Harriet W. and I, uncoolly enough to admit, just enjoying being here. Wow. This is so cool. June 1st, 2011. Reading Just Kids, and Patti Smith writes about her. Maplethorpe taking it in turns to go into the Whitney, couldn't afford 2 tickets, and Robert saying, one day we'll have our work in there. That's where I met him, at his own retrospective. December 29th, 2008. 1 p.m. lunch with Daniel Radcliffe at Cafe Cluny. 1 minute he was 12, now he's 19. When did that happen? And he's sensitive, articulate, and smart, and owns a 3-bedroom apartment in New York. This is so cool. I can't wait to read this. Oh my gosh, thank you, Leslie. I am so excited for both of these. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey y'all, have one last check-in for this bi-weekly reading vlog. I hope you can hear me, because every time I sit down to film, it's quiet, and then as soon as I turn the camera on, the landscapers come by with their leaf blowers. The leaves keep falling. I don't know why they keep blowing, but here it is. I'm gonna try to film this and see if it's not too bad, because I really want to get this up for you guys on my regular day and time. So this is going to be quick, maybe? No, not really. Since I've last checked in, The Legend of Blackjack, also gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. This was my patron pick of the month. We've already spun the wheel for January's pick, and that is Sharon. So I'm waiting to see what Sharon picks for me in January. But this one was absolutely fantastic. This was such a fun ride. I loved it so much. And then the last book that I have finished in the last 2 weeks is The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, which is book 2 in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, and I absolutely loved this so much. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This series always gives me the humor that I need at the moment that I need it, and it just always hits so well. So my current reads, the books that I'll be reading this weekend include Demons by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I need to finish part 1 by the end of December, so I'm gonna make my way through that. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire Illustrated Edition. The Violin Conspiracy, which I just started the other day. This is the Wine and Crime book of the month for Leslie's book club. The Slab, which is book 5 in the Gears of War series. The embroidered book, which I just started yesterday. I am mainly listening to audiobook, although when I'm home, like this weekend, I'll be doing an immersion read. And Augustus, my reread of Augustus. I'm hoping to finish at least 1 or 2 of these books this weekend, so I'm going to end this here saying thank you all again for your support, and let me know in the comments below what your favorite reading moment was in the past 2 weeks and what you're looking forward to reading in the next 2 weeks. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and